Hey, Freedom 95 listeners. So on today's show, we continue our discussion of this issue of separating families along the border. For the past few days, we've gone through and talked about some of the facts and the reasons that we find ourselves here. We talked about who's responsible for writing laws and past policies regarding how these individuals were treated and so forth. But today we talked more about how this is being politicized and how Chuck Schumer's out there saying that Congress, so far as it's up to him, will do nothing to stop this. This is the president's problem to fix, right? And so we talk about that, and we talk about how this is being used. The Democrats candidly smell blood in the political water here, and they think that they finally found an issue to basically defeat Trump on, which is important, especially as we move into the midterms. And yesterday I got a couple of emails. My buddies, my friends think it's hilarious to put me on email distribution lists. And so they've put me on a couple of lists. And I got emails from these groups yesterday, these liberal groups, Organizing for America or whatever they're called today. That was one of the groups. I got an email from Senator Jeff Merkley. But anyway, they're trying to rally the troops around this, get folks engaged, signed up, signed petitions, all sorts of things. There's probably somewhere in this chain of events a link that gets you to a fundraising page, I'm sure, as well. But anyway, we talk about that. We also talk about Jeff Sessions. Jeff Sessions is a member of the United Methodist Church, and the United Methodist Church has decided at least 640 members of them, including pastors, have decided they're going to formally pursue charges against Sessions for basically violating church policy because of the separation of families along the border. And they've even used the word of potential child abuse because of this. So we talk about that. And, it's interesting to me that I listen to folks on the far left, the radical left, tell us constantly that the separation of church and state is a good thing. I think suddenly I hear them cheering for the combination of the church and state. They're happy to see this happen. So anyway, we talk about those things and also have an announcement where we are launching this program, broadcasting in Utah, in a city called Delta, Utah, which covers the Salt Lake City, Provo, and Sandy, Utah markets. We'll be broadcasting there starting Monday. Excited about that. So guys, thanks for listening to the show. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.